Live from the Slackers Sports Bar Studios, this is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy Jay.
We're distracted by the weather. Well, I don't know if you call that weather. We're distracted by the astronomical miracle going on.
There you go. Yeah, I don't think that's weather.
Now, the eclipse is going on, so we're distracted by that. As we come on the air, as we do this show live, we're not a bunch of ussies with a P. We do our show live, although most of y'all watch it after the fact. But as we come on here tonight at 9:30, straight up on the dot, here on was it Tuesday night?
Yes.
There's a really cool harvest moon out there. It's massive and super bright, but there's a light eclipse, and it looks like powdery dust. It's not like it's not like normally like a daytime solar eclipse where the sun has that solid black half moon shape that goes across the sun.
Yeah.
Whereas this thing tonight, it looks like there's like black hazy clouds like billowing over the moon. It's pretty eerie and spooky and kick-ass. So that's what I'm distracted by tonight, and a little bit of Ricky Rose. Huh? What are you doing tonight, man?
What are you drinking, Bumbu rum?
Oh, shoot. I forget what this one is. It might be, oh, God. Sold a ton of this at Texas Cheer.
Rudy, your mic is definitely not working.
Uh-oh.
If you want to reconnect and select it.
Reconnect. All right. Well, anyway, I got more rosé. We're out here howling at the moon. People try to paint me as an atheist, and that's not true. I think we talked about this the other night. I just don't.
We did.
I don't have a definitive, like most people have a religion that they completely 100% buy into. I don't. Like, I don't question the Buddhists or the Muslims or the Christians or any of the many, many branches of Christianity or nothing like that. I accept that there's something else out there. There's a higher power. To suggest that we're the size of this earth in the vastness of the universe, we're the size of a grain of sand on the Sahara Desert. And to suggest that earth is all there is arrogant by us. Because we're arrogant. Sure. And we're scared. There's no way that we're the only thing that exists this little tiny ass planet in the middle of this massive solar system. So while I don't subscribe to a particular religion, I absolutely clearly believe there's something else out there. I just don't know what it is, but there's something else, and I have to think that it's a much higher power than our gross, cussing, ignorant, dirty ass humans. How are you doing tonight, man? What's going on?
Man, I'm fantastic, man. Mike better, LG?
Yeah, it's fixed.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
cool.
sound great. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool.
You sound fantastic. I like how the black man can wear certain things that I cannot because of my skin tone and how I look. So you might think that the white man has all of the we get all the breaks and stuff. We have all of that. We have all
Never
that
said that.
righteousness. We get
Never said
things
that.
just happen to us easy. I can say this
No.
though, y'all can pull off cool clothes better than we can. And you
Oh.
can get away with buttoning your shirt to the top. It looks cool.
I don't
on
know
you.
if I'm getting away with it.
If I did that, CPS might show up out front of my door. I ain't talking about the electric company. I'm talking about the Child Protective Services because I would look like a pervert.
I just hate lazy collar. Like,
I like it.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
you,
you like a tight collar, right?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. I get. Do you button your collars if you have a button?
Hell yeah. That's a
Really?
must.
See, I never do that.
If there's a
look
button on
weird.
there, like there's a button on this one.
Right, and I see that. Yeah, it looks really sharp. Almost looks like it's the undershirt to a suit. Like you need a tie with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, it looks
I might wear a
great on
tie one
you.
day. Thank you, brother. Thank you,
White
my brother.
dudes cannot pull off the buttoned collar unless we have a jacket with a tie. That's different.
That's different.
But if we're just
Totally
leisure,
different.
we can't pull off that look. So if I wore that same shirt, I would look like I just escaped from an insane asylum, and that's the shirt that they make you wear. You look like a cool dude. So
Thank you, sir.
that's what y'all
Cool.
got. We got all that entitlement. At least y'all look good in certain clothes, so you get that going for you.
What up, Jeffrey?
What's
Thank
up?
you
What's
for
up,
buying
Jeffrey?
us a coffee.
So
Bought us a
Presley
coffee.
Ballas just donated $2 in the super chat. Thank you, Presley. I appreciate that. It's in the building. Been a good day. Got a lot done.
How was your day, man?
It was fine. It was fine. I almost had a fight in one of my classes. Girls. I don't want to give the details because it'll give away where I was.
Oh.
But almost had a fight. Two 14-year-old girls.
Over a boy?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Not a boy.
Oh, a girl.
No. Not over a girl
Oh.
either. No. But I don't want to give it's
No,
it's a unique reason, so I don't want to give it on the air, to protect these kids. But
How did you de-escalate?
Sent one to the restroom to cool off, and then sat down and chatted with the other one while she was in the restroom. And
Good job with
calmed her
de-escalation.
down. Thank you, sir.
De-escalation.
I de-escalated. I did not yank them and throw them on the ground and drop F-bombs like the Miami-Dade police officers did.
Although sometimes it's needed.
Well, and Tyreek was acting a little stupid.
Which we come to find out that police officer been in trouble. I think who was that?
Much
LG
time.
sent us that.
6 times.
That
Suspended 6 damn
particular
times.
police.
Stupid. No. So rather than throw them on the ground and cuss them out and give all my power, I de-escalated like a good cop should. It's textbook. Then I got the vice principal up. One of the gals got hauled off to the office with the vice principal, and I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not sure if she'll be back tomorrow or not, but it's my first close encounter with a fight. All the veterans, sorry, I'm eating chocolate. All the veteran teachers say that there will be a fight or two. It's just inevitable.
Oh,
we don't have apparently my school, they have like one fight a year. It's not like it's a problem, but
that's great.
Like, no, it'll happen. It'll happen. You ever get in a fight in high school? Like at school?
Middle school was the last time I fought at school.
Okay. What's up, Annie G? $10. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Annie. Yeah, middle school was the last time I fought at school.
Taylor, do you have a big announcement?
What?
Not today. No. I do not have a big announcement. Why would I? Did I tease something?
Did you tweet something?
Don't think so. No, I only tweeted like twice today, or once.
Hey, Twitter world.
I was putting something out that Nina did. No, Nina works for this. Nina manages this truck stop.
Oh, I saw
You
that.
park big trucks, 18-wheelers and trailers and stuff. She actually manages one where all these truckers that need a place to park can like leave their truck when they come home, then get in their regular car and leave their truck parked there until they need it again. But I retweeted because they're trying to fill some slots. They got some slots opened up. Normally they're full, but they've got some spaces, and I retweeted that. But I didn't make any announcement mentions.
Give us more details.
Yeah,
you.
Where'd you get that, Annie? Yeah, help us out with that. What's up, old dog? Bear down. I thought you may have resigned. Oh, I quit school? Oh, no.
No.
No, need that money.
Not yet.
You can't quit one without having another one.
Yeah, you can.
No.
And Gen Zers do it all the time.
Well, I won't make rent. I mean, I don't want to delve into savings and stuff, so I got to make rent, man.
I'm trying to stay away from my savings.
And I'm always that guy that says, look, I don't want y'all thinking I love teaching. I actually do. Well, okay, I like it. I'm going to say I love it. I like it a lot, and I'm not bad at it. It's all the other stuff that goes along with teaching at my particular school because of the admin and the compliance and the data and the processing and the spreadsheets and the lesson plans and the breaking down of the lesson plans and the breaking down of the breakdowns. It's all that stuff that keeps me from loving that job. I like it, but I'm the guy that always bitches to young kids. You just mentioned the Gen Zers. You signed up for this job, then effing do it. I don't care if you're working at Whataburger and you're serving French fries for minimum wage. Don't bitch about working at Whataburger. Find you a better job and quit. And while you're there, don't mail it in. You signed up to do the job. You said yes, so effing do it. You don't like it? Find another one. But don't quit till you find another one. Then you can talk shit about Whataburger all you want. So I don't want to be a hypocrite. Now, I'm not trying to compare what I do to flipping burgers at Whataburger. But I'm not going to sit up here and bitch about my school. But that don't mean I'm not trying hard, because I still feel like when I'm in the class with those kids, they get everything I got. Anyway, that's it.
These are our kids.
See. No, I'm not quitting. Now, is it something I plan on doing for years? No. But it could be. If
never know.
We got to get this company where it needs to be. And then we can talk about quitting teaching.
Amen,
or something
brother.
comes along that pays a lot more money. How's the liquor store today? Joe, were y'all busy?
Had a couple of the builders come by or are in the building or that started at Microsoft came in and telling me all about how their building is insane and the perks are insane.
Okay.
Free healthcare.
And Microsoft, yeah, they can afford it.
Free healthcare for him and his kids.
Damn.
That's insane.
He just started working there at the new spot.
So started today, came by to get some celebratory came by to get some celebratory juice. So shout out to my guy. He knows who he is.
Damn. What's up, my guy? Greg Castanuela just became a member. What's up, Greg? He's bought himself a membership.
Greg's like a 30-month member, I would think.
Oh, it just said he became a member. Today was the anniversary. We had a members only on the other night. We're gonna get some more out coming y'all's way.
Well, you know what? That's a great segue, Mike, because we do have an announcement because we've been neglecting the members.
Mm-hmm.
So LG has his gigs. I have my gigs. I was gone for 3 months. And Mike's has his gig. We all got other stuff going on. So the members have been neglected a little bit. So LG and I are going to throw some morning stuff out there here and there. We're going to try just news. Just going to give some news, some entertainment stuff. We're going to try it tomorrow morning. Just members only.
Oh, nice. Let me know. I'll repost the link.
Yeah, man. I think we should, we got to get these members their $6 worth. They've been neglected long enough. And shout out to the ones that stuck with us and the ones that left. we get it. Hopefully you'll come back, but just
They
try to
will.
get some members contact. We
Appreciate
don't
it
have
very
no,
much.
yeah, we don't got no name for it. But LG was like, hey man, LG was like, hey man, why don't we do some
It's in the
morning
building.
stuff? You got time? You got some time in the morning? I was like, sure, why not? Let's do something.
It's
But
in
it's
the
gonna be
building.
real light.
Brainstorm. We'll see what the
We'll
members think.
You know, we got a whole channel.
Depending
what I
on what
mean?
time y'all go on, I might be able to pop on. It just depends on what time
Yeah,
y'all go
that's
on.
fine.
What time y'all thinking?
What do
Like
we?
9?
What?
10?
No, hell no, 10. So I don't
10.
have to fight with traffic, right? LG, did we decide on 10?
I think 10 or later, yeah. But 10's
He
good
said
for
or
me.
later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, 10's
But
good.
we're gonna do it tomorrow, right? Let's just shoot for 10 tomorrow.
Let me
Alright.
know. I might be able to call in.
Yeah, man, let's do that.
That might be on my first conference period.
Break.
Yeah, I
What's
don't
a
have
conf-
anything
what's-
tomorrow.
What's a conference period?
Planning period conference. I can talk to kids if they need to talk to me, make up tests, or plan the rest of the day, or chill. I get
Take
2
a
breaks.
nap.
So when they promoted me, so to speak, and I got those upper level history courses, she couldn't give me any more money, but she did. She being my principal, who I like very much, by the way. I bitch about all that admin, but I like my principal. I respect the hell out of her. She couldn't give me any more money once she promoted me to those upper level courses. She gave me
Right.
an extra off period, which is nice. So I've got 2 off periods and a lunch during the day. So, however, those off periods aren't always off. Normally that's
No, that ain't off.
meeting with my mentor, talking to a parent, sitting in on a meeting, data processing. So I might not be teaching, but I'm still 9 times out of 10
You're
doing
still
shit.
working. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So we just want to do something for the members. So we're gonna throw up a members only tomorrow morning, man. Do it live.
I love it. J-Rod, can Mike do a Mahomes voice play-by-play?
We'll have to try that.
Well,
Sunday night.
sure. I mean, I just sound like a Muppet.
Yeah, it's that's more Muppet than Mahomes, but it's
Hey,
getting there.
y'all. Hey, y'all.
It's not Oscar, but
I'm
it's
from
getting
East
there.
Texas. We got to have that accent. You got that. I'm a country boy from East Texas. I got that frohawk, and I got the fucking goat. I'm the goat.
He's hard. That voice it's hard on the ears. that
Yeah,
voice
it's
of
not hard
Mahomes.
on the ear. It's hard on the chords.
What is the deal with the greatest at what they do and their screwed up voices?
Who else has a screwed up voice?
Mike Tyson, Oscar De La Hoya,
Oh.
Canelo Alvarez, Tiger Woods.
Yeah, Tiger.
Mike, it's my night. How come the best boxers always talk like this and they have a lisp? What's the deal with it? That's like overcompensating. Like they sound like that, so they better get their ass tough. They're gonna get beat up in high school.
Well, it's to you get punched in the head that many times, you're gonna have some talking problems too.
It's my night. I'm gonna fight. I can't wait to fight
Oscar,
again.
Oscar does not sound like
He
don't
got
sound
another
that
dude.
soft. He
He
don't
got
sound that
another
soft.
dude's ass beat though. Talks all that stuff to Canelo, and Canelo can't beat Oscar up. He just whoops the shit out of Oscar's fighters.
But I'll say this though. I'll say
Dude.
this. Berlanga, I watched that whole fight. Berlanga has heart. The Puerto Rican kid, he has some heart, man. He took a lot of those shots that Canelo gave him. A lot of people go to sleep. Canelo punches hard, and that kid.
Yeah.
And not only that, Canelo's face was jacked up. He put some hand. Now Canelo can eat a punch too, because Canelo's face was battered and bruised. If you would have just said, "Hey, these two dudes got in a fight yesterday," and said, "Who do you think won?"
Yeah.
If you didn't see the fight, you would say Berlanga won. You would say Berlanga won. He was touching Canelo. I like the kid. Kid does have some heart, but Canelo just outclassed him.
Yeah, and when your manager talks shit and throws you in you're the one that has to go out there and deal with it, and ain't no bueno. Who just bought us a coffee, LG? I missed it. I was listening to Rudy.
Vince Trevino for
what's up,
Taco
BT?
What up, Vince?
for Taco
Hey, man.
Tuesday.
Hey, orale, shout out to Inspire 90, Mark Sweet Hookups.
What's that?
My man Mark Sweet Hookups is in the building from the parking lot of a Burger Boy by Alamo Ranch. What are you doing in the parking lot? You trying to pick somebody up?
Dude, you're drinking fast.
Dealing out some sneakers.
I am drinking too fast. It's wine.
Oh.
Because we're on the air, and I'm drinking it like it's water. I can't be doing that. I'm going to get screwed up. I appreciate y'all giving John Fox, aka Russ Fox, some shout outs tonight on the chat. I appreciate that. So the general manager of GC Roofing, my man Russ Fox. He's John Fox here on the chat. Russ just checked in. Laid dad to rest today. Appreciate in the building subscribers with all the well wishes. Yeah, Russ lost his dad
Rest in
3 days
peace,
ago.
Mr. Fox.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace, Mr. Fox.
His dad was in his 80s, and not trying to give too much of Russ's business, but I don't think Russ would mind me sharing. It got to the point where he would, because Russ's mom died some years back, and Dad's like, "I'm just tired and I want to go see your mama." And Russ is like, "Okay, go on then, go see mama," and he did. So,
Damn.
I know that's pretty deep. You know how it is. You got folks that have been married a long time and they get old, and one loses one. The other one's like, oh, "Okay, well, I mean, I like y'all and stuff, but I kind of want to. He told Russ the other night, I'm just tired. I want to go see your mama." Okay, Dad. That's just beautiful. It's sad, but it's beautiful too. And to live that long and to have a marriage that awesome and a partner that amazing. And then when you get up near that time, you're just like, I'm good. I've seen all I need to see on this planet. I just want to go see that lady. That's love right there. So shout out to
Amen.
Russ. Hang in there, Russ, and everybody that knew that man and everybody he's related to. Just take a little sip for John Russ Fox Daddy. Shout out. Call me when you're ready, brother.
Cheers.
Anyway, all right. You want to get
Cheers.
on with it?
Let's
We
get
gotta
on with it.
we gotta get to the live spots. Texas Cheer Liquor. That's where I bought this Ricky Rosé, by the way. I go to the one. I always stop by whenever I'm at LG's, like I was on Sunday. When I know I have to go up to that part of the city, I go to that particular one up there. There's 6 locations in the city. There's one in Bernie too. So they've got sweet September hookups. Got that Happy Dad. Iced tea, the 12 packs are on sale in the entire month of September for just $11.99. Got that Zing Zang. You can get you a 4-pack for $13.99 or 2 4-packs of Zing Zang for $19.99. Multiple flavors: Bloody Mary, Blazing Bloody Mary, Margarita. What is it? And they got mango flavored margarita. And if you drink gin, you cannot
Gin
find
make you sin.
Gin makes you sin. You can't find Grey Will Gin in this city anywhere else for lower than $28.99, which it's being sold for at Texas Cheer Liquor the rest of the month of September. Shout out to Texas Cheer Liquor.
Don't forget, he's got everybody up to speed. Half gallon, Ezra Brooks bourbon, 99 proof, really well done, underrated bourbon, half a gallon, only $34.99 when you mention in the building. And Craig, Bob the beer builder, he's going to take care of you, so holla at him.
Sounds good. All right. Since we're getting all serious here tonight.
Oh, shit, here we go.
Quick story. No, quick story. So I haven't spoken to Peter Burns in a long time.
Oh yeah, you said this yet. You sent this yesterday.
I forgot. We got talking about them stupid ass Cowboys, and I got off on a tangent and forgot. Did you see what happened to our guy Peter Burns over the weekend?
No.
All right, so some of y'all may remember there's a guy that used to work at the old radio station, The Ticket. LG and Rudy and I, all three, worked with Peter. Matter of fact, when I got hired in 2007, Peter was already working there. He was a sales guy. And shout out to Peter. He and I did not always get along. He and I had some run-ins.
No way.
It was a hot, cold relationship.
No way, right, LG?
We did get along on occasion, but we had our bumps. We were friends and colleagues. I mean, I drank beer with the man, been out with him, been to his house. But we had thorny issues too, and I want to get that out there. Bruce Bowen don't like Peter. Remember the Bruce Bowen incident? Bruce Bowen called Peter a racist on Ticket 76.
Shit, I remember that.
Very unfortunate moment. And I went on the air that day, and I bashed Bruce, which I don't like to do. Bruce was wrong calling Peter a racist. Peter Burns ain't no damn racist.
No, he didn't say he was a racist. He said birds of a feather flock together.
But they were talking about Mike Bassick. Y'all remember the Mike
Look,
Bastick
but
story from years
Peter
ago?
defended him, right?
I don't remember the exact words.
Yeah.
But I know this, and I've hung out with Peter. I've hung out with Peter enough to know that he's not a racist.
He's not a racist, not at all.
Yeah, he had some D-bag issues back in those days, but he was not. But he wasn't a racist.
Jesus Christ.
I'm talking about 15 years ago, man.
No, I know. Who cares?
When
Go
we were
ahead,
young
what
and dumb. And no, so y'all remember that time that Mike Bassick, he was a talk show host in Dallas. And he went on Twitter after the Spurs beat the Mavericks in the playoffs one year and wrote,
I hope all the dirty Mexicans in San Antonio are happy.
And a
mean-
bunch of folks in San Antonio saw that Dirty Mexicans reference and annihilated that father mucker.
Did he get fired
And
for that?
he got terminated. His
Yeah,
ass
you
got
can't say that.
fired from the radio station he was working
Now,
at.
why did Bruce
Go
say
home and get
birds
your
of a
fucking
feather? I
shine
can't.
box.
Well,
I can't remember what Peter said that made
All
Bruce
right.
say that.
Well, that's when Bruce in his train car bow tie was trying to break into the media. Bruce worked for ESPN
Oh,
for a
that's
couple
right.
of years. I don't think Bruce did. I think Bruce is coaching now. And I love
He
Bruce.
is.
I'm not bagging on Bruce.
Bruce, great guy.
Bruce was just wrong at that. He should have called Peter racist. Well, so Bruce was doing like once or twice a week in those days because he wanted to get into media. He had just retired. And so we hired Bruce to come in and sit in with Peter
That's
for
right.
two times a week. And they were talking about Mike Bassick. And Peter actually tried to defend Bassick and say, I don't think Bassick's racist. I don't want to put words in Peter's mouth. And it's been forever ago. But I think basically
Yes,
what
over.
Peter was saying, Bassick's not a racist. He was drunk and he was trying to be funny and said something racist, but he's not racist. It's possible to say something racist to not be racist. I think that's
my
what
mama
Burns was
said.
saying.
My mama said, "Drunk man don't tell no lies." Though.
Well,
right?
I understand. I get that. But Bruce on the air, attacked Burns to his
I
face
remember.
and
He
said,
was like,
"Birds of a
"Birds of-"
feather flock together."
and Burns lost it. He
Yeah,
was like,
Burns came back
What
on
are you
Bruce.
saying? What are you saying?
Yeah,
What
Peter.
the hell do you mean?"
To Peter's credit, he bowed up on Bruce Bowen on the air. It was one of the great moments in ticket history.
It was definitely a viral moment, and viral wasn't even a thing then, but it went viral.
For sure, and I'll never forgive the managers for not letting us replay the segment that day on the air.
You didn't get to replay it?
They wouldn't let me. And I love all my old managers. I love them all. I support it. Well, no, hang on. I support the ones that hired me: Peter Burns, Matt Martin, Peter Bolger, Matt Martin. These guys that used to run the ticket back in the day. But we were going to replay the segment on the afternoon show of that day, and I was told not to. I mean, y'all trying to do good radio or not? I memean, it already went over the air. What are we doing?
That was pretty stupid. That was a missed opportunity.
I agree. Yeah. Because in those days, that's when anything goes. In those days, everything was for air. Anything went in those days because I was young and I was cocky. Not that I'm not cocky now. I'm more mature.
A mature cocky.
Sure, but in those
I don't
days,
like the word cocky. Confident.
Confident. Yeah. It's still that way, but it's a mature older guy. It's a middle-aged comp. In those days, though, if it bleeds, it leads. Sex sells, brother. And I was pissed because they wouldn't let us replay the segment. Anyway, so the only reason I bring Peter Burns up is because now Peter got fired, by the way, by the ticket. That's a whole different story. And Peter's actually gone on the record and he's done podcasts on how he deserved to get fired in his opinion.
I remember that
because his ego had gotten way better of him. We all work with Peter, And when Peter got fired, I never thought I would hear from him again or hear about him again. And how about my man? He recovered in the big way.
He's Mr. SEC.
Yeah. So Peter, for the last several years, has hosted morning shows and podcasts and hosts their game day show on the SEC network. And I've actually seen Peter more lately because I'm paying attention to the SEC because of the horns. So, and he and I are fine. We've not talk, but we've DM'd a couple of times. Earlier this year when I went after Dan Le Batard for criticizing our city.
I remember the tweet.
Peter retweeted it and had good things to say about me because I defended our city. And that's back when Levitard actually messaged me too to apologize. And I told him it was all good. It's fine. And I love Dan Levitard, by the way. So we weren't
Me
mad.
too.
Hold on real quick. What the fuck is going on in someone's background over there?
Not me. I ain't got nothing going on in my house.
I think that's
There's a lot of shit going on.
That's me. The oranges or some orange bag is being opened, and now the plastic bag. Are you done? LG has super ears.
No, it's just going to sound awful on the audio version.
I had a lot of commotion in my kitchen last night. Did y'all hear all that going on for the first 30 minutes? I had a bunch of okay, thank God. Nina's in there washing dishes. I'm like, baby, come on now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so no, Peter. Long story short, Peter and I are fine. So Peter is in Columbia, Missouri. They're getting ready to do their show from Missouri this week because Missouri's good. And they go to a real famous steakhouse in Columbia, right near the campus, and they're eating steak. And Peter chokes on a piece of steak. This happened, I think, Saturday, maybe Sunday night. He choked. He was eating not sausage, steak. Dude, he almost died for real.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Peter got a piece of steak lodged in his throat. Seriously, he's eating steak. He's talking, and he swallowed it wrong, and it got stuck right here in his chest.
Who saved him?
Well, okay, so Peter told this story, and actually, Peter broke down Monday morning telling the story on the SEC morning show. He was dying. He was choking and turning blue and couldn't breathe, and was like telling everybody, can't breathe. And like, so everyone panicked, and everyone's trying to give Peter the Heimlich, and it wasn't working. So Peter says he went about 2 minutes with this thing lodged in his throat, and he started blacking out. That's not good, man. Thank God there happened to be a guy in the restaurant that night eating dinner with his son who just got certified in CPR and the Heimlich. And so this guy comes running over to Peter, wraps Peter up from the behind, and whack, and forms the Heimlich on him and spits that damn steak out of his mouth. Literally saved Peter Burns' life. Saved his life.
So he did it the proper way. Everybody else, because anybody can get behind somebody. Thank you, John Fox, for the $9.99. Anybody can get behind somebody and, push their stomach. There's a certain way to do it properly. And clearly this dude knew the proper way, because you just said there was other people that tried it.
They were just in panic mode, just doing what they could to save Peter, because Peter was like, he was losing it, and he was like collapsing, and he was going dark. It was near death. And so
then he started crying when he told the story?
Yeah, he broke down, man. He literally almost died. And it had not been for that guy, they might not have been able to gotten into the hospital in time. Thank you, Russ, for that $9.99. See you Thursday, Mike. GC Services will always support in the building. Love you guys. Love Rudy J and LG and everybody. Love you, man. Thank you. No, I'm not trying to be cynical. Peter really did have a near-death experience over the weekend,
Damn.
So shout out to Peter Burns. Maybe I'll reach out and see if he'll come on. Y'all want to have him on?
Why not? I mean,
he's
Texas,
Mr. SEC,
and Texas and the SEC. We do a Texas post-game show. Why not?
All right, I'll make a note. Reach out to Burns.
Now that he's alive, that would have been a shitty way to go out,
dude. Terrible, and it happens.
Oh, and you know, that you want to die eating a $200 steak. You know he wasn't at Outback. All right, eating a big boy steak.
It was a popular place in Columbia.
Hell yeah, it was. Hell yeah, it was.
Bose. It's a local place.
Yeah,
Bose,
he wasn't eating no bull. He wasn't eating no bullshit.
No, it was a good place. Real good play. What's up, Craft Beer Bar? Saw yesterday's episode this morning. Thanks, AD. I'll be in tomorrow at the Culebra Commons for that Ezra Brooks, Rudy.
Craft
Beer Bar. He's gonna come see you.
I almost died that way too as a kid on a butterscotch. I was outside.
Whoa.
So on the very, very last day of school, every summer, last day of school, my grandfather would drive down from Tyler, pick me up, drive me back to Tyler. I would spend my summers in Tyler. So I'm excited. I'm a kid, and all of my friends in Tyler waiting for me. So I'm outside. I'm hanging. and I'm having a butterscotch, and out the blue, this dog darts by, and and bam, that
Oh
butterscotch.
shit.
Yeah. So I run in the house, and I'm doing and my mom's like starts screaming, "He's choking!"
Oh my
Luckily,
God.
luckily, same thing happened. Luckily, Pops knew the Heimlich and
Yeah.
got me right. I ain't had a butterscotch since.
Got to get you
But
right
when
on the bread basket. That's where you got to get you.
yeah, but see, the thing is, when
Underneath.
the Heimlich comes, the only thing is a lot of other stuff comes up too. It ain't just it wasn't just Peter's steak. I'm sure whatever else he had too. I threw up a lot of stuff. It wasn't just the butterscotch. It was weird.
Oh shit.
Like, I threw
Well,
up.
he made it so he just did it so well. You just lost everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Pops
man.
knew the Heimlich, so
Yeah. All
got
right.
out of there. I ain't had a butterscotch cinch. What's up, Jay?
Choking segment brought to you by Ribaldo Realty Group, the official real estate agent of our show. So one time when I was about 7, I was a stupid little dumbass, and I had a nickel. And I was flipping it in the air and like playing with a nickel and flipping it and spinning it. And I decided to taste it. Taste it. I know how I'm a kid, stupid ass.
Yeah.
Imagine how dirty that nickel was. I was the nickel. I was sucking on a nickel, sucking all that silver and dirt and shit off of it like a dumbass. And all of a sudden, of course, what happens? Swallow the nickel. It's lodged right in the middle of my throat right here. My mother fucking panics. We were in like a Safeway. We were in a grocery store. That woman comes running over. She pushed me on the ground. So I'm choking to death. My mother comes over. Oh, thank God, my mom's going to help me. Oh, she actually pushes me on the ground. What the hell? What are you doing? You're not supposed to push me over. No, but she grabs my ankles and pulls my little punk ass upside down by the ankles. And she's like shaking me. I was a little bitty thing. I was like 7.
Like a
6.
little vending machine, like something stuck in the vending machine.
So that's why she pushed me over, so she can grab me by the ankles, pick my ass up upside down.
Did that work?
Yeah, nickel came spitting out along with lunch.
Interesting tactic.
Yeah, my mama made me hawk Tua because I was choking to death on that damn nickel. That's how it sounds to you when they spit that nickel out. Oh man, Jay Glenn almost lost my sister to a Jolly Rancher when she was 6. God, yeah,
those things
big
are
ass
dangerous.
Jolly Ranchers.
Yo, you had to suck a Jolly Rancher for 30 minutes to get that thing gone.
Speed Racer X. One time when I was about 4, I ate a peppermint whole because it was faster. Thankfully, right in front of my parents who fixed me. Dumbass was choking on a peppermint. Amandeep Singh.
What?
Is that a different member of the Singh family, or is that our guy? Amandeep.
No.
I think that's bullshit. That's SAD. He's making stuff up. Mike, the holidays are nigh. If you're tired of them kiddos, Texas Cheer Liquor will welcome you back with open arms. Oh, he's trying to get me back.
I think that might really be him.
That's AD. Here's the thing, AD.
Man, deep.
Amandeep. All right, here's the thing, man. Oh, I'm allowed to do that. We do that all the time. That's our thing. He lets me do that. AD, look, man, I will be forever grateful, and don't think I haven't given it some thought already. And I will be forever grateful. I mean, Amon stepped up and hooked me up with a job when I really needed something to supplement our show. But man, you ain't got no medical insurance. And they do. I'm going to the dentist next Wednesday for the first time in almost 2 years. And in October, I'm going to go to the doctor. No, not that.
Oh, this one.
2 in the stink, none in the pink. Yep. They're going to be digging around in my butt. I'm going to get a colonoscopy. So before I leave, if I find another job, it won't be before I get my dentist appointment and my colonoscopy out of the way. I'm staying so I can get my colonoscopy.
Good for
the only reason I'm still teaching is because I need to get my butt dug out. Make sure I don't have anything in there. Like
Just have Nina
I'm gonna
do
find
it.
anything in there. No, dude. Okay, that's silly. I don't
What?
like that. You may like that. I don't like that.
Nah, don't do that.
I
I'm
just
just
like it on
saying,
the
just have her
outside.
feel around and see if there's any bumps in there.
That's not no filling around's fine. It's you got to go up in there. That's why they put you out. They take a little camera and stick it up in there so they can see what's all in there. They go exploring through your bunghole. You know the whole procedure. They give you this stuff that makes you fart. First of all, the night before you have to drink all this god awful stuff.
You got to fast.
It'll cleanse your ass out. Literally cleanse your ass out. This is poor Jay. This is his live spot. So it's cleanse your ass out. That way you get that way when they go up in there, they ain't like having to fight through turds and stuff.
I think that's what men do when they're like with other men. I think they have to do that.
Then they make you fart before they go up in there, so you don't fart while they're in there. They give you some sort of thing that makes you fart. I've read all about this, because I know I need to get one because I'll be 50 in November.
Dog, I do too, man. I might
no
just
bullshit.
Pay
I'm
for it.
serious.
I need
We're being
to.
funny, but I got to
serious.
get one.
No, I'm serious. I need one too. Because you want to catch that. Because it's one of the easiest to recover from if they catch it early. Right. If there's anything, you know what I mean? That's why it's important.
Right.
I need to.
Yeah. See. So, according to Vince, they give you a pill now. A pill that makes you fart or makes you go. Whatever, but you got to get the squirts the night before. Cleanse your asses all out.
Yeah.
And then you go the next day, and then they make you fart real hard.
So they give you the cleanser, then you have to fast because you can't put no more food in there. Gotcha.
Right. Then you fart, and then they put you under.
There was doo-doo feces thrown all over the walls.
And they stick a probe up in there. I should teach health.
And then you jizz all over yourself.
You imagine being a little camera, just cruising through Rudy's bunghole. Yeah, but I need to get it done, yo. All right, if you too need your bunghole dug out, find you a good doctor and get a colonoscopy. But if you need a house, Jay Ribaldo's
love you, Jay.
You should call. What's up, Jay?
This is a great live.
Jay. My man has served so many different Thunderdomers and in the building subscribers at this point. Appreciate anyone who's ever called Jay. Some of you have actually bought houses with Jay. We appreciate that. Need to get another one in there. Maybe you're thinking this is the time. The summertime's over. Decent weather's around the corner. Let's go ahead and make that move. This would be the time. Ribaldo Realty. Matter of fact, I got stats too.
You got some stats for us?
Oh, I got stats, baby. I love statistician. I love stats too. Building equity. I even took notes on this stuff.
I've been building.
Charlie, poor y'all leave. Jay Ribaldo loves his life spot. Okay, so Rudy how long you been in your house, Rudy?
October 2005. So next month will be 19 years. I've never touched the equity.
That, sir, is called equity. Homeownership allows you to build equity over time as you pay down your mortgage. Unlike renting, repayments only contribute to the landlord's equity. Owning a home helps you grow your wealth. So quit renting, damn it. Go let Jay help you buy the house of your dreams. So like Rudy, you can spend some time in that house and build some equity. You also get tax benefits from owning a home. Home ownership offers various tax advantages in 2K24, including deductions for mortgage interest, property taxes, and certain closing costs. These deductions can lead to significant savings come tax time. All right. Become a homeowner, damn it. And call Jay when you do it. 210-887-1081 or Jay Ribaldo at KW.com. Jay Ribaldo at KW.com. All right, we got to get through all our people tonight because we're gonna run out of time. We ain't even punched nobody yet. I got my entertainment news still coming up. Let's do some punching with Orlando Kell, the official family lawyer in the building. You got anybody you need to punch tonight, sir?
Yeah, I know it feels like I'm picking on Colorado, but I'm going to punch Deion Sanders.
Oh, man.
Yeah, for lying through his teeth.
What happened? Wait, what?
He was upset with one of the Colorado State players called, this thing the kids do when he's like, yeah, he's too small. He's too small. So one of the Colorado State kids did that to Travis Hunter. And Deion's like, that's Travis Hunter. Now, why? God, Deion don't cuss. Gosh,
Right.
why would he do that? That's gosh darn Travis Hunter. Why would he do that? That's
Yeah.
Travis Hunter. That's Travis Hunter. And you know what? I wouldn't allow my kids to do that. And y'all know that. And I said, whoa. Your son made up a whole fucking thing last year with the wrist. I seen Travis Hunter dancing and gyrating. That's all your players do is talk shit. What are you talking about? I wouldn't let my kids do that. And y'all know that. Dion, you're lying.
You sound like Dion. I don't know
Gosh
what that
darn-
is. Football
like,
shit.
God, like why would he do that? That's
Gosh
That's
darn.
gosh
Yeah.
darn Travis Hunter. I wouldn't allow my kids to do that. Yes, you would, because they do it every Saturday, up
Yeah.
until they start getting their ass kicked last year. But come on, Dion. Come on, Dion. You know that's a gosh darn lie. Your kids, that's all they do.
You
That's
got
all they
that
do.
Dion cadence down. That's exactly how he sounds.
But
Let me
yeah,
tell
man,
y'all
so-
something, man.
yeah.
That's gosh darn Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
I can't do it. That's great, man. All right. I want to punch former Alabama quarterback and current
Uh-oh.
Carolina Panthers backup Bryce Young for
No,
something.
why you want to push the kid? What did he do?
And I want to punch the Kakalaka Panthers for drafting him.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hear you out and then I'll talk. Go ahead. Give it to me.
He's been, well, let me say this. He sucks. He's now been benched. They're going to run Andy Dalton's redheaded TCU ass out there this Sunday.
I didn't even know he was still in the league. I swear to God.
The only reason I did is because I love him. If I didn't love him,
Okay.
I wouldn't have known either. Andy's family. Pretty good career Andy's had. I can't believe. I never thought he'd play in the league. Some bitch been in the league 14 years.
It's called direct deposits.
It's a great
Just
job.
do your
Back
job, show up on time, help the
Mhm.
youngsters, and they will keep giving you $2 million.
Former Cowboy Andy Dalton is now the starting quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young has been benched. They want to get him. They want to clear his head, give him a chance to rest and work on him. But you know, he got drafted by Carolina, and they had Matt Rule. And I know you praised Matt Rule, the college coach, the other day.
I like it.
Matt Rule didn't know what the frank he was doing.
Not in
with Bryce
NFL.
Young.
He's a college coach. He's a college coach.
The Cowboys played the Panthers last year, Young's rookie year.
And beat the
Yeah,
dog
think
shit out of them.
Cowboys played them last year, and I remember thinking, wow, no one's coaching Bryce Young there. He doesn't know what he's doing. And he's talented. He's crazy talented. Bryce Young's got awesome talent. Bryce Young is every bit as talented as Quinn Ewers. Now, I don't know if I'm not saying Quinn's going to be. I don't know what Quinn's going to do in the NFL, but Bryce Young, man, that kid's got 5-star talent. He was lost. He didn't know what he was doing. He was slow. And I thought, golly, he's a rookie, but damn, they haven't taught him anything. Fast forward to now, and all those coaches change. And, of course, it sucks for a kid. You come into the league, you have shitty coaching, but then they switch the coach. So now you're with a first-year coach again.
New offense.
Yeah, I know. What do I always say? You know, and he's right now he's on the brink of being a bust. The difference between being a bust and being a superstar so many times simply has to do with who drafts you.
Ding,
Really
ding,
is
ding,
that.
ding,
Really
ding,
is that.
ding.
Unbelievable. If he gets drafted, if Bryce Young gets drafted by the Steelers or one of these outstanding organizations, yeah, different story. He's probably doing pretty good right now. You think Mike Tomlin would like to have Bryce Young and the shit he's dealing with up there? Hell, the Steelers are 2-0 with shitty quarterbacks. Russ is washed. I don't like you guys. Sorry. I don't think he's very good. But Bryce Young's
you know
more
what? That's a
talented than
great.
those two.
It's a great. I think Russell Wilson is the perfect example for your argument. If Russell Wilson's not drafted by the Seahawks, his career goes way different. They handled him
100%.
right. They put the right pieces around him. He turned it into $400 million. I think, look, Big Ben was a super talented guy. But Big Ben got to a team that they said, hey, you're going to be our guy, but you're going to turn around and hand the ball off to Jerome Bettis 50 times a game until you learn this game. He went to the right team. Bryce Young, man, and I remember Tom Brady saying this at one of his symposiums or whatever last year, like, it really sucks now for, like, C.J. Stroud is going to make it. CJ Stroud is making it hard on Caleb Williams. making it hard on Bryce Young. Like, everybody's not going to be C.J. Stroud and Andrew Luck. Keep in mind, the guy that might go down as the best quarterback of all time sat a year behind Alex Smith and Patrick
Right.
Mahomes.
Right.
Aaron
In an
Rodgers
awesome
sat.
situation.
Aaron Rodgers sat. Bryce
Yep.
Young should have never been the starter. This is where
Right.
he should be. He should be on the bench right now because the line ain't right. The running game ain't right. I don't know if the coaches are right. I don't know if the receivers are right. The defense ain't right. And he's not. Is he a talented quarterback? Yes. Is he all right, y'all, come on. No. Keep in mind, he succeeded at Alabama because he had the right coach.
Mm-hmm.
He had all-world talent everywhere he turned his head, so it makes life easier. Carolina's 6 years away. He shouldn't have been starting. And I'm not trying to make excuses for him. Like, the kid's made, man, he's slotted. He's going to be fine. I don't have to baby him. I'm just saying this is where he should have been all along, is on the bench.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And Jay Glenn's right. He is built like he's built like an eighth grader.
He's not big. He's little.
Yeah.
And you're right, Matt. If Russ Wilson gets drafted by Cleveland, is he even in football right now?
Hell, if Patrick Mahomes gets drafted by the Bears, who should have taken him, right? It was 10 teams that passed, 9 teams that passed on him. If the Bears would have done what they were supposed to do and take Patrick Mahomes, he don't have 3 rings. You don't have a $500 million contract. I think, look, Pat would have been fine. He would still been the guy, but he doesn't have 3 rings.
The Bears would be good. He don't have
3 rings. He wouldn't have 3 rings. You know, there's no Tyreek Hill. There's no Andy Reid. There's no Travis Kelce.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just a whole different trajectory.
It's unbelievable. So much has to do with simply who brings you in. It's crazy. All right. It's Orlando Kell. Sometimes things look great at the beginning, and you draft a wife. She looks amazing. She's got 5-star talent. You bring her in.
Well played, sir. Well
played,
played, sir.
Summer training camp. You go through the quarterback school, and you get into the games, and she just can't play.
Biatch.
Damn.
If you got a wife who's the Bryce Young of wives, who looked great when you married her, and when you said I do, you meant it. Fast forward now, and you're like, oh shit, what was I thinking? She did not develop. It's time to go to Andy Dalton. Replace your wife with a redhead. And to help you do that, it's our guy, Orlando Kell. Orlando Kell, the law office of 210-775-4995. If you need a family lawyer, our guy is Orlando Kell Law at gmail.com. Orlando Kell Law at gmail.com. Hawk Tua Tagovailoa is on IR, which means he'll miss 4 more games at least. Pretty much the majority of people right now think that he needs to seriously consider going ahead and going back to Hawaii.
He said he's not. He said he's
I know. I know. Because he's a tough kid and he loves football and he don't want to go out like that.
Well, shout out to him because
I wonder what his family's saying.
His family, look, he's going to have some time to reflect because keep in mind, and I know the type of family he has and I know the type of kid he is. He doesn't want it to go down this way, but he's going to have to do some real reflecting because the way his contract's set up, if he retires today, they still owe him $160. So the fact that, because it would be easy for him to be like, hey, I'm done. And y'all just give me a Bobby Bonilla and give me my 164 over the next 25 years. It'd be easy for him to do that. But time away makes you reflect. It made Tiger Woods reflect. When Tiger went away for a while, he was like, you know what? I've done a lot. I don't really need this shit. And I'll just play when I feel like it. So I know what he said yesterday or today. But these few weeks off, he's gonna have to do some reflecting and talking to people that matter to him. Does he have any kids?
Tua? No, it's a good question. Let me look that up while you finish that point.
Because if he's a single man, no kids, I think it's an easy decision. All right, I'm gonna go back out here and play. But if you got some kids, you may want to seriously think about walking away. But when everybody's telling you to do something, that you kind of tune everybody out, and the entire world's telling them to retire. So I understand his thought process right now. But let's see how he, after reflection and time off, let's see what he thinks and how he feels after 4 weeks.
He's a daddy. He's got 2 kids.
Man, I don't know, man. You got 164 no matter what. And you've heard, like, the data's there. The proof is there what happens to the brain. That's a tough call, man, because this seems like he's getting one every year too.
Mm-hmm.
And they're coming easier and easier. You'll get to the point where you can thump him and he'll have a concussion because it's easier to get him as you have more. So I don't want to tell a grown man what to do, but he needs to do some serious thinking over these next 4 weeks.
Wasn't it weird that he did this running into DeMar Hamlin of all people?
It was so crazy.
That was strange. That was weird. Very strange. Do you know what his actual name is?
I can't pronounce it, but I've seen it.
Oh my God. These Samoan, these Hawaiian kids.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but I have seen
it. You ready? Tua Nija Manu Olepola Donnie Tagovailoa. All that, but Donnie's his middle name. Hang on. Tua Nija Manu Olepola Donnie Tagovailoa. Donnie. All that, we go to Donnie.
Well, you gotta throw the American name in there just in case they want to call. But this is the thing, like it's cool. Yo, shout out to their culture. But imagine that when you're in kindergarten and your teacher's like, okay, everybody, we're going to practice spelling our names.
He went to a high-tone private school in Hawaii.
Yeah, do you spell out that or do you go Tua from
Let's
the
go
gate?
With Tua. We're gonna go. It was from Tua. He was Tua from 2 years old. I'm so glad that he's in the news because it allows LG to completely wear out that drop, which is great. Because I was going to force Tua segments anyway all year, and now he's literally, made the news.
Thing. Yeah. His fingers on fire.
Yes, Henry. Don Ho is Puro Hawaii. There's a big statue of Don Ho.
Did you see the family of the Redskins logo says they want back in the NFL? And you know what I say to that?
What?
If y'all are Blackfeet, one thing that I forget.
Oh, the particular tribe they were talking about?
Yeah.
Blackfeet. Okay. They want Redskins
I don't want to disrespect
back.
their culture. I want to say that's the name. Okay. I had meant to write it down, but they want back in. So I'm like, okay, well, if they cool with it, who is Rudy Johnson to say it's offensive if the family's down?
I mean, that never bothered me. It is racist as fuck, Redskins, but it's racist. But it never bothered me because it was been around for 90 years. It was just kind of embedded. It's like calling Native Americans Indians. They're not from India, but Redskins was pretty like Apaches, Chiefs, that like Indians. That didn't really offend me. Redskins was the one that was like, okay, that's clearly. I mean, what if there was a team called the Harlem Blackskins? I mean, that can't go down. You can't have that
under no circumstances.
No, or the Brooklyn Jews, or the Asia Yellow people. What? Redskins, exact same thing. Exact same thing.
You're right.
Yeah.
Anywho.
But Redskins was stupid. But Indians never bothered me. What was kind of weird was the Indians logo though.
Oh God,
Chief Nakahoma with that big ass nose. That was pretty ridiculous. It was like 1950s Warner Brothers.
It was
Bugs
not
Bunny
Nakahoma.
Shit. It was not Nakahoma. Rudy, look this up. I'm not kidding. I couldn't make that up. Their mascot for the Cleveland Indians was Chief Nakahoma.
I'm embarrassed for them.
And remember the logo with the big old face?
It was
the big ass teeth.
Awful.
Yeah, it was awful and highly offensive. But the name Indians wasn't offensive, but the logo was stupid. It was a caricature of a stereotype, and that was highly unfortunate. Jeez.
And we roll with it.
I know, we roll with it. All right, and so does Slackers. They roll with us, the official studio. Up in the building, there are 5 locations in this city. Nacogdoches, Thousand Oaks, Med Center, North Star, St. Mary's. All over the shitty. Slackers, sports, drinks, and gang. It's about time for another UT postgame show or something like that.
It's another. Well, I think I don't. We're gonna talk to Frank about that. But what I do want to do, I want to go watch the Cowboys there this Sunday. We could decide which one, but I want to go watch the Cowboys game out there Sunday.
You're right, Speed
At
Racer. Chief Wahoo was another
That was the
mascot
Braves.
they had over the years. Who was the Braves? Was that Chief
I
Wahoo?
thought the Braves was Wahoo. I don't know.
I know Nakahoma was in Cleveland. They may have had two over the years, but Nakahoma was certainly one of their mascots.
But no.
Yeah, I am mascot for Cleveland Indians. Call me runs bases hard. Hi.
We gotta go watch the game. I'm gonna go watch the games. I'll let y'all know Friday which slackers. I'm gonna get with Frank and see which one is best for a Cowboy game. I'm gonna go check out the Cowboys and Ravens. See if Derrick Henry, because what's his name? Derrick Henry's on my fantasy team.
Let me know which one you go to. I might come hang from you.
Yeah. Right. So that Cowboys run defense from last week.
Yeah.
For my slackers fantasy football team, I need that same Dallas run defense to show up. So I'm 0-2. I suck at fantasy football. I'm 0-2. I got my ass.
I quit playing.
Blown off of.
I quit caring and quit paying attention. So I'm terrible too. I don't play.
Yeah. But I'll let you know which. I'll let all in the building know by Friday which one we're going. Well, Thursday, because we don't do Friday. Yeah. By Thursday, I'll let y'all know.
Buddy just texted. No, dude.
Jesus.
The Braves mascot was not morning track powwow. So stupid. Are the Ravens 0-2?
Yes.
With the mighty Lamar Jackson, that sensational, amazing two-time MVP, championship-level quarterback they've got. Okay. They fit to be 0-3. Cowboys are going to bounce back and play hard. I think they're going to play better against Baltimore.
We'll see.
It's going to be a hard fart game that comes down to winning time, but I don't trust the Cowboys on the road against the Ravens for sure. Y'all want to do a little entertainment news tonight? We got some big. We should have gotten to this like 30 minutes ago, by the way. This is big. This is big shit.
Now, live from In the Building, a guy's favorite segment. Mentertainment. My God, there's two of them now. Here they are, Rudy Jay and Mike Taylor.
There we go.
Damn right. All right, thank you. So this is not shocking, but it finally happened.
What had happened?
Diddy got arrested today. He's locked. He's on lock. Diddy's on lock.
With no bond.
Locked at a federal jail that has held plenty of famous people in the New York area, but he's also about as far from the lap of luxury as the embattled mogul's been in the last 30 years. They deal with multiple houses and jets and islands and insane money. Is now in the clink in a federal jail. He didn't go to Rikers. He went to federal lockdown.
He's lucky. Rikers
Held without
is a shithole.
Very lucky. Held without bail. The feds sent Diddy to the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. Yes. But even though it's a federal lockdown, it is notorious for its brutal, sometimes fatal conditions. People get killed in there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's every jail. But so did you see what he did? He sold his Miami estate. He sold his Miami estate, right?
Yeah.
And it's worth $50 million. And he had his lawyer draw up a decree or agreement like, hey, I will put my $50 million home up as collateral. I'm not a flight risk. I'm not going anywhere. I'll give you a $50 million bond. New York said, nope, no bond, you're a flight risk.
Damn. So what are the major charges? Sexual assault, torture?
Drugs and racketeering.
That's it. Trafficking.
Sex trafficking.
That dude he had that was working with that white boy that he had working for him doing all kind of weird shit.
Too many people that have been close to him have been involved in certain murders. It's been a lot.
He's clearly a different cat sexually.
Well, 1,000 bottles of baby oil, was it?
All right, This is on E! News. Further details are emerging about the charges against Sean Diddy Combs.
Okay.
Mere hours after he was arrested in New York, a federal indictment was unsealed and obtained by NBC News, accusing Combs of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitution. The documents alleged that the music mogul organized, quote, freak-offs or elaborate sex performances during
Is
which
that illegal?
Well, he's in jail, so probably not. If you're making them do it, and you're trafficking them in from poor countries.
I didn't. Nobody said all that.
These women were compelled through force, threats of force, and coercion to cause these victims to, quote, engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers. Amongst the many things that were taken from one of his mansions, as Rudy mentioned, over 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Where do you put 1,000 bottles of baby oil? And
Have you seen that's a
That's
30 square foot,
freaky-deaky.
30,000 square foot mansion? You got room.
lots of folks have 30,000 square feet mansions. They don't have
No, I'm just
1,000
saying.
bottles of
I'm
baby
just
oil.
saying he's got somewhere to put them. That's all I'm saying.
Diddy is accused of, in the documents, of arranging, directing, masturbating during, and often electronically recording the freak-offs, and of transporting commercial sex workers across state lines and internationally. The freak-offs, per the indictment, occurred regularly and often lasted multiple days, involving multiple sex workers. During freak-offs, it says, Combs distributed a variety of controlled substances to victims, in part to keep the victims obedient and compliant. Combs himself often received IV fluids to recover from the exertion and drug use. He's popping mollies the whole time, and he would get IV fluids by a doctor so he could keep going. Good Lord.
Yeah, so he would hire mandingos and watch the mandingos taking part in relations with females that he was in relationships with.
He wanted to see his own girlfriends get mandingoed, as you said.
Something is wrong here.
It's not funny, dude. It's disturbing.
Oh God.
Look, I don't know how true all of it is.
He's gonna wind up like R. Kelly.
No, he's gone. If they don't take if they don't take a $50 million bond from you, he's never getting out of jail. He's never getting out of jail. I don't know about all this stuff is true, but he's a horrible human. I know that for a fact. He's a horrible human. And at some point you got to pay for that.
Yep. All right, in other news, the noted singer Miley Cyrus is being sued by the noted pop star Bruno Mars. He is suing Miley Cyrus. This lawsuit got filed yesterday in LA. So Bruno says that her song Flowers, that was a real big hit this year, I would buy you flowers, I would hug your hand. Terrible song. Bruno says she stole the lyrics and the sound of the song from his song called When I Was Your Man. Remember that song by Bruno? I would buy you flowers, and I would hold
very
your
similar.
hand if I was your man. And her song is, if I buy you flowers and hold your hand. It's a terrible song. Bruno's song is way better. Now that I think about it, man, they sound very much alike. And the words are even super similar. Now, when I first saw this story today, I was at school, and I thought, oh, that's not Miley's fault, because she's just a typical pop star. She don't write none of her own shit. She just shows up and shakes her little ass and sings what other folks write. But I read up on this. No, Miley did write the lyrics to Flowers. So she is on the hook for a massive lawsuit here.
Well, I know Pharrell, T.I., and Robin Thicke, they did that with one of Marvin Gaye's songs and lost a $10 million lawsuit to Marvin Gaye's estate.
Yep.
Because even if the song is similar, you can lose lots of money. Cisco thong song. He had no idea that just by saying "Living La Vida Loca," Ricky Martin let the song blow up and then was like, "Got your ass." Cisco ain't making a dime off that because of that one
Ricky
little
is.
line.
Yeah.
Ricky's just "Living La Vida Loca." I'm like, shit. That's why YouTube be on our ass. You can't do nothing.
I know.
You can't do
nothing.
anything. Excuse me,
do
my
nothing.
English teacher. That was a double negative. Yeah. So,
all right. The great Dolly Parton is defending the Country Music Awards for not nominating Beyonce. Dolly, well, she won't take sides in this drama that we've had now. I don't think Beyonce's really caused it. Just her fans are pissed because she had that country record. She had that big single that was real popular there last spring. And none of her stuff got nominated by the country music people. By the way, does any of us give two shits about the Country Music Awards? No.
I don't.
No.
I don't even know if Beyonce does.
I'm not sure she does either.
She just wanted to do something different. She's a billionaire and bored, so she just wanted to do a country album, but I don't think she's heard about it.
Dolly's guessing the reason why Beyonce didn't get nominated is because Beyonce's never done country before. Well, maybe Beyonce should have been nominated for Best New Country Artist, So Dolly said,
well, remember, go ahead, boss. Go ahead.
She said there's so many wonderful country artists that I guess probably the country music field, they probably thought, well, we can't really leave out some of the ones that spend their whole life doing that. Although Dolly did say she thought Cowboy Carter was amazing.
Keep in mind, since we're talking about the Cyruses, Lil Nas X was getting the same treatment until Billy Ray was like, no, y'all ain't gonna do this kid like that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna jump on the remix, and y'all ain't gonna have no choice but to treat it as country. So it happens. This ain't the first time.
Yeah, I know it ain't. It ain't probably it ain't gonna be the last. People get sued all the time. Marvin Gaye's people, they sued Robin Thicke and they won.
Yeah.
They also sued Ed Sheeran a few years ago and they lost. Ed Sheeran won that lawsuit. So, but I mean, shit, dude. Hang on, Last Dance with Mary Jane in Downey, California sound a lot alike. Yeah, I love Downey, California, and I like Last Dance with Mary Jane. I mean, every tune's been played, man. There's
nothing new under the sun.
Note. All the notes possible that could have been played on the guitar have been played by now. It's impossible to not almost plagiarize somebody.
Yeah.
So that's it. All right, y'all. I'm about to go crawl in bed with this little Mexican lady. And I'm gonna go Mimi's because I got another full day of teaching tomorrow. You got liquor store mañana?
Yep, and some members only for y'all at 10 a.m.
Okay, at 10 a.m. Okay, cool. Let me know. Make sure you send me a link out, and I'll
hit you.
It. All right.
I got a link. Link for your ass.
I know you do, big fella.
Stupid. You're so stupid. I set myself up for that. Yo, y'all be good.
Y'all be good. Thank you to DJ LG. Appreciate y'all hard. We'll see you up in here mañana. Peace and chicken grease. Later, Gator. Wow. That's third. Ba-da-da, pop, pop, pop. Bam. Bam. Bam.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.